Oh, baby, it's Intel Gamer Days. Intel Gamer Days special Tuesday. That's right. It's Taco Tuesday, but let's get it on. We got lots to talk about. It's kind of weird because it's not Wednesday, but either way, let's go. Ah.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Push limits, feel the might. With every line we're taking flight. In sync harmony we make. Thermal's cool, no need to fake. Chilled and steady all the way. Intel Ultra leads the day. Upgrade to Ultra, let's go. Together our tech will flow. Mods and waffles in the light. Creating magic through the night. So let's go, together our tech will flow. Mods and waffles in the light, creating magic through the night. Yeah. Oh yeah. Upgrade to Ultra, let's go. Together our tech will flow. Mods and waffles in the light, creating magic through the night. Through the night.
What up, everybody? We're going to be getting started here really soon. Intel Gamer Days is a go. We got lots and even more things in store for you guys today. Let's go ahead. We're going to kick off our giveaway. We're going to be getting started here real soon. Let's power up and play. Power up.
Turn
glass of water.
Let's go.
Weeks halfway done already. What? Already?
Mr. Blue coming in with the raid. Thank you so much, Mr. Blue. Welcome in, guys. Get in on it, baby. We got a big one today. We got a big one today. Let's go. Lots of giveaways, lots of prizes going on all week. We've got a special stream. It's Tuesday. Holy crap, it's Tuesday. Did I read the calendar wrong? Oh no, just kidding. It's a special rare Thermaltake live day. Let's go. Thanks again, Mr. Blue. Appreciate the raid. Welcome in, guys. Box, thanks for the hydrate. Much love. Ah, Mr. Blue. Let's go. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday. That's right. I just had some tacos too, like not even 20 minutes ago. So good. So good. Waffles tomorrow. Happy belated National Waffle Day. August 24th. Got some waffle lore for you guys later too. Some waffle lore. Always down for some waffle lore, you know. Some good stuff. Some good stuff.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
We, of course, have our build going on with the CAPO X. We're building 2 PCs in 1 box. We got to get going on that. Special shout out to my boy Box. Happy birthday. Let's all say happy birthday to Box. He works hard for us here on the mod side. Appreciate you, Box.
Hey, that's you.
Bacon coming in with a 46 months. Let's go, Grasumi. Thanks, man. Let's go.
Grasume.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Get in on everybody. We have a lot of stuff going on. We have a lot of different giveaways going on. So we're going to make sure you guys know what's going on with everything going on. Boxing Day already? I know, right? Today is a special Boxing Day for Mr. Box.
S_M_O_K_3_.
Let's go,
Happy
Smoke.
birthday, Bo.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Box appreciates it. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That didn't work. What didn't work? It worked? Didn't work? No, I don't.
Tasty waffles with lots of syrup.
Tasty waffles with lots of syrup. Oh, yeah. Get in on those waffles, everybody. We have so much going on. Let's break it down because we got a system to build. We have got a beast of a case to build. 1 case, 2 personalities. We're gonna have some fun. I call top bunk. What's up? Oh, your text to speech didn't play? I didn't even see it pop up. See playa? It's not even in my thing. Let me check. Maybe I need to turn it off and on again, right? Maybe. Dude, where? Let's see if I can. Where did it go? Is it lagging? Maybe.
What's up?
Who is that?
Who's that? Yo, pick up the phone.
What's up?
Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Apple. Let me check my fun little things here. F5. F5, F5, spamming F5 right now.
You're drinking the raw water. Gatorade.
Gatorade.
H2O.
PC coolant. Oh, ice cold PC coolant. Yeah, thirsty today. That'll be Thursday. We are streaming a special Intel Gamer Days event this week. We're going to be live today, tomorrow, of course, for Hump Day, and on Thursday. We got a lot of stuff in store for you guys today. And I'm still trying to figure out what the happened to where is my activity feed? What is going on? Yeah, I don't see it, C-Play. I don't know what happened. Twitch could be twitching or something else could be doing something. Oh my God, did I miss a day again? No, I don't think so. I'm not too sure. Since it's Tuesday, is it really a waffle or is it a toffle? I mean, to be fair, I could have waffles probably every day. I mean, there's a lot of varieties of different ways to waffle, am I right?
With lots of syrup.
That right there is definitely true. Definitely true. Goes hard. Lots of syrup. I like to fill all the nooks and crannies. All the crannies. Every day is waffle day. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I didn't even question today's stream. Oh man. All right. I had a PC building class in high school. Wish it was permanent though. Teacher did by himself. Wait, it's scrolling too fast. What is it? Dude was the GOAT. Nice. Dude, I had some really cool PC teachers like back in the day, like in high school. And you know, I'm old, so like PCs were like dinosaurs back then. You know, we were like archaeologists, you know what I mean? You know, getting to tinker around with all this stuff that they said. You know, one is like, oh, it's gonna rot your brain, and then you got the console games and all that stuff, and I'm just like, nah. I want to take it apart and put it back together and then take it apart again. That's right. Shout out to my parents who, you know, went through that fun with me there. Luckily, to be fair, I didn't really break too much stuff, at least not that I can remember. Could have given a slight heart attack, though, a little bit there. I could see that. So I go live and had to double check what day it was. I know, right? All right, see, play it. Wait a minute. And then it like, look, it's like lagging or something. Oh, there we go. But, huh?
Last night, someone broke into our house and stole a dozen eggs. They also left a saucepan filled with warm water. Police believe it was poachers.
Thank you so much, C-Plan. I don't know why it was lagging so bad on that one, man. The crannies, baby, that's right. No, crannies. Too old. Oh man. All right, so we got a show for you guys today. It is of course Intel Gamer Days. We got a lot going on, fresh off from Gamescom. I think they're still going, but a lot of fun getting to see what they had going on there, getting to check out all the new games that are coming. You know, we got to build a new PC, you know what I'm saying? We got to get ready for all this stuff. Extra stream today? No, yes. So we are doing streams today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Same Waffle channel, same Waffle time. I believe I do have it added in on the schedule, so make sure you guys join in because we got so much going on. So much going on, man. Okay, let's break it down. Let's break it down for you guys, okay? I want you guys to know what we got going down. So, Of course, with the launch of our new CAPO X case that we have now out in stock today on our website, flying off the shelves are a dual PC case. One case, two personalities. Let's go. Really interesting. I'm so excited to get this thing put together. We're going to be building this bad boy this week, and we're going to be lining this up for some fun gaming adventures. I have been definitely contemplating on what games that I want to play, because we are going to be looking to play two games at the same time. One man, one case, two systems. It's going to be terrible. You're not going to want to miss it. Exxon coming in with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 19 months. Much love. Waffle on, baby. Waffle on. Of course, we got our weekly waffles going on
waffles.
today.
What day is it, Mike?
We got our weekly waffles going on today. In order to enter, of course, you do have to follow us here on the channel. Have to be a part of the US or Canada. And of course, smash that exclamation mark waffle in the chat for your chance to win. As you can see, everybody's getting in on the waffle. Join in too. There's plenty to go around. And we'll get, we'll have some waffle spins later on today during the stream. But that's not it. We got a lot more going on. Besides some dual case action, we have our new Dock Power websites up. This is our new power supply here called the Dock Power. This offers a very unique, very unique design with our power supply, separating the daughter board or the connector panel from the main board, making some cable connections easy. We'll be talking about that as we get closer to the launch here in the US, which is planned around mid-September. And our website is now up. If you guys want to go in and take a look, we have different wattages from 750 up to 1200 watts in this, and these come in two flavors, both black and snow edition. So we got those going on there. Of course, we have our Intel Gamer Days special event going through until September 13th. Now, there is some pretty crazy deals going on right now in a market today with the economy, the cost of RAM, AI taking over. You guys want to save a couple of bucks, right? You guys want to try to save at least a couple of bucks. Well, let's kind of break down a little bit of what we got going on. Now, we have some specific Intel Gamer Days SKUs with up to $500 off going on right now for the special event promotion. But wait, there's more. We also have a variety of games that are going to be coming in. Intel, of course, is going to be bundling this system. I think this giveaway. That's the giveaway stuff. Intel's also going to be bundling the upcoming Tomb Raider Legacy of the Atlantis, as well as Star Wars Galactic Racer. Now, those are two games you will get for free by purchasing a select Intel Gamer Days exclusive PC, so that you can get those two games right there. You're going to be saving some money on the system overall. And then starting, I believe, like literally this week, if not yesterday, NVIDIA also has a special promo going on to Ultimate Upgrade Powers Unleashed. And if you buy a LCGS SKU, that's, I mean, dude, it's just you're stacking your waffles more and more here with this. You'll also get a third game control resident that will be included if you purchase a 50 series graphics card. You can take a look at the website for full details. I believe it supports most of the NVIDIA 50 series SKUs. Yeah, it's right down here. 5090 down to 5070 SKUs. So it's basically 5070 and up. You'll also be getting the control Resident game that will be coming out here with this, plus the two other games, plus a nice little discount here from us at Thermaltake for our custom LCGS pre-built SKUs that you guys can grab. So much stuff going on. Mind the space there, Karma. Mind the space. Don't mistake the waffle. Don't let it, it'll bite you. It'll bite you. There you go. Hail to the glorious waffles. May your butter spread and syrup never drip. You're supposed to type waffle for the raffle. Oh, man. So, yeah, some cool little games, nice little discounts, lots of stuff going on here for this. Then this is, of course, just for the sales. Grab the deals while you can. It's definitely a difficult time out there in order to, purchase a PC. So we're real happy that we teamed up with Intel, of course, with NVIDIA and others to be able to give you guys as much as we can to grab a deal on a new gaming PC. Let's go. Let's go. Now, of course, with that, we also have some of our contests or giveaways going on. We have our CAPO X Ball Count Challenge going on right now. 34 hours left. Guess how many ping pong balls are in the CAPO X case that we have here on the video? It's definitely a tough one. I was totally wrong guessing the number when I was going to purchase all these said ping pong balls. And these are accurate 40 mil spec professional ping pong balls. I asked Forrest Gump himself if he approved of these, and he said yes. So these are official ping pong balls. No little tricks or track. That's a regular ping pong ball. Professional, exactly. Enter in your number to win your choice of a fan pack. That's right, if you are the lucky ping pong ball winner, you could get a free fan pack. You can enter right here with our link that I just posted in the chat. Let me slap this over on for my YouTubers. Get this on over here too. If you guys want to get in on this, there's about a day and a half left on our ping pong ball challenge. And of course, with this, you can win your choice of a fan pack off of our website. Basically, go to thermaltakeusa.com, go to our OnlyFans page, because that's where we have OnlyFans. And, take a look. If it's in stock, it's yours. Congratulations if you're the big winner. Good luck to everybody. 34 hours remain. Only 210 entries, guys. Get in on that. Grab some fans. Stay cool out there. It's hot. It's definitely hot out there. And then, of course, with... Wait. Where's my other one? Nope, not that one. Wait. I missed it. Oh, yeah. Right here. And then, of course, with that, we also have our Intel Gamer Days big PC giveaway going on right now. 13 days remain. We already have 424,000 total entries. If you guys want to get in on this, please do. We want you guys to go home with a free PC courteous of us and Intel to celebrate Intel Gamer Days. I'll drop those links there in the chat as well. Lots of entries going on with this. There are daily entries going on too, so make sure you go back and visit the Gleam page to get every possible entry in that you can. Of course, we are going to have some secret codes today. I will have some secret codes on the stream, so stay tuned and watch to get those codes for some extra entries. And of course, take full advantage of all the other fun little tasks that you guys all know how it goes, including the coveted claim loyalty bonus if you've been around Thermaltake Live and joined in on one of our previous PC giveaways to give you a little extra love for coming back and hanging out with us. And yeah, dude, it's crazy. This is a Willer edition. It's a custom limited painted case. It's not just any standard Tower 300. It's the Willer edition. This is coming with an Ultra 5 250KF in a B860 motherboard. It's got 6400 DDR5, 32 gig kit. You know how expensive that is? You know how expensive that is right now? And a 5060 Ti. It could be yours. Get in on it. Lots of fun things to enter, like following us here on Thermaltake Live at Twitch. Get in on it, baby. Get those. That should be like 1,000 entries right there. There should be a lot of entries. Good to see a lot of you new faces around here too. With a lot of it, and thank you guys so much for following. Stay a while and listen. Maybe you'll win a waffle too. We got lots of stuff going on there with that in part of our Intel Gamer Days. So let's go. Let's go. 2 giveaways. We got other stuff going on. I even have some Intel Core 270K plus CPUs to be giving away randomly throughout the week. Will I give one out today? Maybe tomorrow? You'll have to stay tuned and find out and see what quick little giveaway we got going on for this for all of you dedicated wafflers out there. So we have to wait and see. Codes, games, deals, everything. It's the best deals in gaming. Let's go. Get in on it what you can. Why is it asking me to approve everything? I guess
Give me a break. 4 words that Chippy will never say when he visits Thermaltake ever again.
Bro, he's all good. Look, he's right here. Wait. If I turn him sideways, where did his leg go? Wait. Can I? Come on, NVIDIA broadcast. There we go. It's all just misconception. Lots of stuff going on though, you guys. That's a lot of what we have going on there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Drop all the fun in the chat. Love to see it. Happy to help you guys out. Get in on that. We need a Chippy venting session called Know What Bends My Pins. That really grinds my gears. That really bends my pins. Maybe if I get into do some little AI stuff or whatever, and do a little AI, little Chippy person hi, my name's Chippy. Oh man. But yeah, lots of stuff. Count the balls. Enter the giveaways, get some deals, lots of fun stuff going on. And of course, a little bit of waffle lore for all of you wafflers that are out there. Yesterday, we missed it by one freaking day, man. One freaking day. National Waffle Day was August 24th. Did you guys know that on August 24th, 1869. Oh, let me see if I can get all these ads. Get out of here. August 24th, 1869. Cornelius Swarthout of Troy, New York, received his patent for the waffle iron. While waffles existed long before, the invention made waffles more ready available. And we can thank good old Cornelius back in 1869 for all the amazing waffles that we've had for so long, for centuries. Did you know that waffle irons and waffles originated around the 14th century?
Waffles.
An anonymous husband penned the first known waffle recipe as a set of instructions for his wife. According to the manuscript, because that's what they called those back then. Here is the original waffle recipe. Now, you may not want to fully beat your eggs, but some eggs in a bowl. Beat some eggs. Just sit there, just beat the eggs in a bowl, season with salt, and add wine. One thing I have never done is add some wine to my waffles. Toss in some flour and mix, then fill little by little, 2 irons at a time. See, this guy is dual wielding waffles right here. He knew what was going on. Lots of fun stuff. The first electric waffle iron was introduced by General Electric in 1911. It's a good year right there, am I right? Frank Dorr says Eggo frozen waffles are sold in supermarkets for the first time in 1953. And in 1964, Belgian waffles debuted at the New York World's Fair. Could you imagine being there at the World's Fair in 1964 and seeing some guy at a table go, "Here, would you like to try some waffles?" And you're like, "Oh, they're Belgian." Some really cool stuff. Do I need to go back? You see, that's the problem. I think that's the whole issue with time travel, right? That we learn from Back to the Future. You know what I mean? Alternate realities. You can only go forward. You can never go back. I believe that, if anything, makes a lot of sense. Anybody and everybody that figured out how to time travel could not come back. You can't come back. It's like the whole light year thing, you know? If you were on a ship and you were going super fast, you know, light year speed, by the time you got back, it'd be thousands of years. There's a movie out there, like, there's a really good movie out there, you know what I mean? Oh, they transported waffles back by horses. Back in the day by horses, you know, lots of fun stuff. All right, so we got a PC to build. We should probably get going on it. Exclamation mark Waffle for your chance to win. And don't forget to get in on all those sweet giveaways. All right, you guys, let's get to building. We got a lot to do. We're doing more than just one system today. And oh my goodness, do we have a stack of glorious, cooling fans here. These are our new Thermaltake fans, quite shiny per se, but we got a nice big stack here because we are going to be filling that in with this big case called the CAPO X that supports 2 independent micro ATX cases. Completely independent system. So if you're gaming and streaming, you're dual gaming, we're giving you a whole nother area to just expand out your gaming addictions even further. I'm kind of interested in it. It kind of makes a lot of sense. Like I definitely have 2 PCs at home in my gaming system. I don't necessarily know if I'd want to combine them into one case for what I use them for, but I would say that there's definitely a lot of people out there that I think would be interested in this. And we'd love to get your feedback on it too. So, you know, you guys see a post out there on our CAPO X, if it's by some of our wonderful media people that we've been working with. They've done some killer videos and some killer builds that are out there. And but you know, we always like the feedback. I love reading the comments as far as what someone said. There was one of, I think my favorite comment I saw, was like, "Oh my God, somebody built a true co-op PC." I was like, I didn't even think about it like that. You got a co-op PC right here. You know, if you didn't have somebody to play with, you could just create somebody to play with. You know, set up a virtual AI, you know, bot, have him play with you. You know what I mean? It's almost as tall as my, you know, and it's still growing too. You know, if you keep feeding your PC, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. Eventually it'll grow into a dual ATX type system. No, I'm just kidding. But I'd love to see more from the CAPO X. I think it's a very unique type of build. So unique that I've dubbed it the world's first dual micro ATX backwards connector case. I have yet to see a dual micro ATX backwards connector case out in the market besides this beautiful CAPO X case that we have here. That's not crazy? It's 2026. How can you have something that no one's done before? It's very difficult in these days of age. Not camels? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, we have some good deals on there. You know, get in on those deals if that makes sense for you. Take a look, see what's all going on there, get some games with it. You know, and if not, you already got a PC and hey, you're watching me from said PC. Why not have another one? Get in on our Gleam for our PC giveaway going too. It's a beautiful case in a custom painted Tower 300. It's amazing. It's amazing. The time paradox theory, if you go back in time and change an event, then why you went back does not exist, so you could not go back and change the past. Reminds me of a movie. And this guy named Biff. So last Wednesday, we left off with kind of just doing a nice little overview of the case. We just launched the CAPO X here in the US last Wednesday, and we were going over the build and getting some of our parts together. I think we just had too much fun talking about a lot of other random stuff, and we'll probably more or less do that again today, but hopefully try to make at least some progress throughout the show. And it's definitely a hot one here, man. It is definitely a hot one here. I have my fans at 100%. Stay cool out there, you guys. Make sure you're keeping hydrated, too. Why stop at 2? Quad motherboard? Dude, quad motherboard. Right, just create yourself your own set of friends with our quad motherboard case. They can come up with all kinds of marketing stuff for that. That'd be so much fun. Why join a party when you could make your own party with our quad motherboard case? Multi-boxing when? Multi-boxing when? How? Yes, I need more. I need more multi-boxing going on. I know Box likes some multi-boxing. I know that. Call it the Mog. Because I'm a half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend. Oh, I'm my own best friend. I love it. I'm my own best friend. If you divorce, how do you split the CAPO X PC 50-50? Do I need to buy an extra panel for that? No. You just give them the house and tell them you're going to keep the PC. Done. Deal, done deal. Sign the paperwork. Oh, Chop Mike, damn Cam finished his dual PCR. I know. And I saw, dude, Dan Cam, did some great videos. Nice little shout out to him. Thank you so much for the support. It was really cool to see him put together a beautiful build. We had some other wonderful creators out there doing some stuff. We even threw up a couple of things ourselves here and everything to just show our excitement for a very unique case. I mean, we've done something similar like this in the past with like the Core X days and everything. If you remember some of those mini fridge type of cases that we had, and it feels like forever ago. And those ones were stackable and everything. So that might be a better case scenario for you if you're worried about divorces and everything, because you can just separate the top one and take one half away. You know what I mean? This is for the more dedicated type of people. But I think the funniest thing is just the comments that you guys have been giving about like all the different scenarios of like two PCs, the good and the bad. I love it. I think it's so funny to see where everybody has fun little ideas. Everybody has, the little, but what if Thermaltake? It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun to see your guys' feedback. It's really, really funny. It's really, keep the RAM, buy a new house. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Can the Mobo share RAM? No, you can download more. I think you can download more. There's this website out there, GT. Oh, where's my Chippy, bro? Chippy hanging out with us today. He's excited. It's Intel Gamer Days. Another wonderful, hot but wonderful August here for Intel Gamer Days. And of course, with that, we are building a dual Intel powered system. We have two dedicated systems here with 285K Intel Ultra CPUs that we are really excited to play around with. And of course, as you see, we have to split our 4-stick kit up into 2 and 2. At least we're not down to 1 stick per system kind of situation. So it's not super dire out there. You know what I mean? Just buy your PC cash so there's no proof. No receipt, right? Yeah, really cool case. Definitely something I am not used to. You have two completely separate builds to go. You have to basically build two systems in one box. But one of the fun things about it, and a lot of the good feedback that I got, was the amount of room that the case offers, especially on the initial build. The ability to be able to remove panels with ease. I mean, even being able to take out the separation bar that goes right here, just so that I can have a little bit more wiggle room for my cable management, my power supply install, or even just putting the back plates on my motherboard. You got a nice big cutout there on the back, just in case, you know, some people install it beforehand, some people slap it in later, some people kind of maybe got some parts now, but getting some other parts, you're waiting on that amazing delivery to come your way, you know what I mean? Like no warranty. Well, you know, some people like to go that way. Some people like to go that way. You know, a little cash deal, you know, get the little deal there. But there's a little risk of it, you know what I mean, at the same time. That's one of the nice things about LCGS is that we do offer a warranty with the system, so you could get not just a system that's turnkey ready for you. You don't have to worry about stuff, but you got a nice little warranty. And of course, we have our support team right here in California to help you out if you have any questions. Shout outs to the customer service boys. Love you guys. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we left off. We got the motherboards installed. Felt like it wasn't going to be too much of something that would be more or less in the way as we progress forward, right? Like, I mean, a lot of times when you're doing a build, you know, certain things can more or less get in the way, you know, compared to like if what you're going to do, if you're going to do 1, 2, 3 or 1, 3, 4, 2, there is a variety of different ways that you can go about stuff to at least not have to backtrack on certain things. Now, the CAPO X case does offer you a nice little space between your two systems that you have set up here, you know, to be able to get stuff like that set up and everything. Brain's asking, so is the giveaway for America's only? The giveaway is for US and Canada. US and Canada. Full terms and conditions are on the website there for that. But I believe you just said US or Canada. I think there's a couple little limitations and everything, but that's all like buried there in the TNC. You know what I mean? So feel free to check that out. If you guys want more info, or if you guys want the link again, just type !I Intel Gamer Days IGD26 for all the details, and you know, take a look at the website. We got 13 days remaining. We got secret codes today, and I'll probably be giving one out here in just a little bit. And then of course we have our waffles going on. We usually call them weekly waffles, but this is a special event, so we're gonna call these some Intel waffles to have some fun there, of course, with this. So yeah, check it out. And if you guys have questions, let me know. Let me know. All right, so motherboards are in. What are the next steps? Like, what would we want to do? Now, we have 2 AIOs to throw in here. We have a nice stack of fans to put in. We got 2 power supplies to install and lots of cables to manage for both. Now, one of the things that I already kind of pre-installed with the motherboards is the GPU holders. Now, of course, these are optional, but they can be more or less like either in the way or not in the way, depending on what you're doing and where you're going with your build. I mean, as you can see with something like this right here, those things can kind of interfere with the initial install of like your AIOs. But one of the nice things about these is they're on a nice little swivel pole right here. They have a set screw to be able to lock it and clamp, securing that giant beast of a graphics card that you'd want to put in there. And it's got a pretty good amount of space for some pretty thick cards. I have yet to see a card too thick for the CAPO X, to be fair. But I would recommend throwing these in a little early, because you got a little bit of movement here on this so that it won't more or less interfere with your cooling install as you go further along with the build. And I mean, to be honest with you, with these right here, you could almost put them in at the very last moment. Usually, like I would say and encourage, specifically before installing the graphics card, but a lot of times the graphics card's usually the last thing that we slap in, right? You know, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. Thermaltake Live, any new Intel swag this year is still using what I won last year. Well, so Intel sent over some chippies. I got chippies right here. We also have some other fun little swag prizes, including some Thermaltake t-shirts. I got lanyards, I got koozies, I got a lot of this stuff, and we're gonna be bundling these up with our Waffle wins. So if you are a lucky Waffle winner going on during Intel Gamer Days, you're gonna get a little bit more than just your Waffle. We're gonna include a couple extra little condiments, some accessories, and of course some extra syrup for those waffles. So make sure you guys get in on that, because you know, you could have a little chippy chilling with you if you win the Waffle during Intel Gamer Days. Grab them! Grab them! They're flying off the shelves. Flying off the shelves. Yeah, I mean, here is our one of our newer shirts that we have. It's a shirt I am wearing right here, and this has got our new updated Tanya on the back here, our TT girl Tanya on the back there that we'll be throwing out. I have some limited sizes, I believe small to like double XL, but you know, if you guys do win the Waffle, we will be asking for some shirt sizes there too, so we can make sure we get some shirts out your guys' way. You know, throwing a little extra and everything to celebrate for Intel Gamer Days. And of course, the biggest thing, which is small, it's big, but it's small, but our amazing friends over at Intel also threw in 2 Intel Core 7 270K pluses. The new 270K pluses. We got these CPUs we are going to be giving away at random throughout the event. I don't know when I'm going to do it. You're just going to have to stay tuned, and you could win an Intel CPU as well. Like I said, lots of stuff going on, man. Lots and lots of stuff going on. Yeah, it's you don't have to type the full thing out. You can just type IGD26 to get the link there for that one. Mod founder? No, you ain't. Box has got the battle axe. Be careful. It's his birthday after all. You know what I mean? He's on those birthday vibes. That works, right? Did you spell it? Dig? Wait, it didn't work? Mike. Intel, no, Gamer Days. Did I say DG? GD, IG. There, yeah. Forgot how to spell Intel. It's a tough word. It's a tough word for me, isn't it? Isn't it? We should have probably just made it ! Chippy. All right. So. Let's get back into it. We got a lot of fans to prep today. We got our AIOs to go. We got power supplies to put in. But of course, you guys may be asking, like, you know, what do I want to, what makes it easy to go forward from here? You know, we got our motherboards in. I went ahead, CPU, RAM, storage already installed. I even installed the backplate cooler. So with the AIOs that we'll be using, everything's all mounted up. We just need to peel the sticker, slap some thermal paste in there, and we can mount our pump directly to the CPU. So motherboards are good to go. Now, of course, if you're going to think about putting the power supplies in next, for example, you may want to consider a couple of things specifically with this case. And a lot of that kind of revolves around a lot of the cable management. Now, if you're going to put in a giant box, which is your power supply, here and here, it can interfere with a little bit of your cable management stuff and everything. So I'd recommend to wait a little bit on that. I mean, you can pre-run cables Really no problems with that. Being able to run your power cables, your 24-pin, your EPS, and have all that kind of hanging out so you can kind of get a grasp on what kind of zip tie magic you will need to do. But at the same time, you have all the fans to install on the front of the case to get a lot of stuff set up here. I'd recommend for the fans on the bottom, even though we got a nice little gap here from the bottom of the motherboard, because these are standard motherboards, not backwards connector motherboards. I want to have a little bit of extra wiggle room as I'm plugging in my front panel, my USB, and so on, to just kind of get everything in as easy as possible. But we still have fans that we need to mount onto our AIOs. We have a giant tower of 5 fan combos that we can put on the side of our 2 motherboards to take up the full spacing here of this gigantic case. I mean, it's a pretty big case. It's not small. It's not a small case. But yeah, get in there. There's the links, you guys. If you want to get in on the deals, you want to get in on the giveaways, we got a lot going on. Is Intel Gamer Days a giveaway or something? Do we need to, like, maybe I should, here, let's do this. Let's do this really quick. Hold on. Let's do, it's just a link, not an entry. No. So if you go to the link right here, oh, it opened up over here. If you go to this link right here from the Intel Gamer Days 26, scroll down and you will see that there is no giveaway on this one. Okay, just kidding. Is it this one? Wait. Intel Gamer Days deals. Wait, did I put the wrong link in? Hold on. The chat's going by too fast. Is it this one? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Gleam, exclamation mark Gleam for the giveaway. Intel Gamer Days is the deals and the sales. Oh God, there's so much stuff going on. My God, I'm going crazy. I can't even believe that I think I remembered everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, exclamation mark Gleam for the giveaway link. See, I put it in there. I knew it was there. I put it in there. Click on that one and scroll down here to the bottom where the actual giveaway is, and you can log in and enter. Make sure you guys check all your info too on the Gleam. Make sure it's got your real name, not just like some random name. Make sure you don't put your dog's name in there because, you know, you could, you know, no bot behavior. You feel me? No bot behavior. We will be looking closely at all 429,025 entries. Wait. 4,029 entries. Yes, that's that many. Maybe more. Maybe more. Maybe more. Oh my God. Oh my God, Chippy, help me. Hold me, Chippy. You are a go. I am a meat popsicle. You can be a go popsicle. I'm a meat popsicle. Hey, Pig coming in with the 45 stream streak. Thank you much. Let's go. 45, dog. Let's go. That's a lot of Wednesdays. That's a lot of Wednesdays. You think about it, you guys are going to get some extra stream streakage going on here today. Well, this week. Hey, come on. No, you can't win if you don't play. And one of the best parts about it, it's free. You don't have to donate. You don't have to buy a magazine subscription for 1 cent. Rip. Those kind of things, you know what I mean? But yes, lots of giveaways. Maximum waffleage going on here. Get in on it. Send me to a page with a free CPU. Oh, okay. Well, good. Get the free CPU. Mine just took me to a page where I could buy Chippy leg glue. Oh, that's the best glue in the market right there. Free? I can't afford that. Oh my gosh. So I do like to prep some stuff before, we're ideally putting it in the case. We have a couple of AIOs that we're going to be using. Today we have our TH360. There's our new V3 edition. We've done a variety of TH-V series AIOs. This is the Ultra edition one that comes with the full screen, being able to put just about anything that you want on there because of graphics, movies, GIFs, all kinds of stuff. And then you can slap some real-time monitoring over the top with that. And we do have this available in multiple sizes and in 2 colors. But we got some fan options that we're going to be doing some upgrades on here with these AIOs. But, we got to get to work and get some of this stuff out. We got to get going, chat. There's a lot. There's so much to do. So much to do. You're gonna spot me that 5K, my last. It's tough out there, man. It's tough out there. Do what you can with what you got. You know what I mean? It's just a giveaway. Get in on it. You know what I mean? We just want you guys to try to have some fun. We just want you to try to have some fun. All right. One AIO. Oh, dude, and it's got there. Have you guys seen these? I've been seeing these like bags at the market. When I get my chicken and my beef, it's like those nice little cloth. It's like almost like the vegetable bags. I honestly don't know what this is, but it gives me that kind of vibe. But I really like it. It's nice and soft. Nice and soft, keeps my stuff from getting scratched up. You know what I mean? And then, of course, we have our AIO. Now, this particular AIO does come with a very unique single frame triple fan setup, but we wanted to beef it up a little bit more with a little bit more shininess, if you can understand, for Intel Gamer Day. So we're going to be upgrading the fan kits on both AIOs to our newly released Swafan EX Infinity fans. And I really like these because they offer the swappable blades, so you can go standard or reverse right out of the box. And they comes with some nice RGB. It has some nice infinity mirrors, both on the sides, on both sides of the fan. So there's infinity mirrors on both sides of the fan, plus the hub. And of course, it's got the MagForce 2.0. So I can link all 3 fans up, use only a single cable, basically kind of like this, but we're going to do a nice little upgrade. On this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put those aside. Cables, more cables to play with, and I do like that the screen itself is removable. This bad boy just pops on and off, real simple like, but we'll take this off and just put it off to the side. That we don't want to drop it, you know what I mean? We don't want to have any of those kind of problems, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's get both of these bad boys out and let's get them going with some custom fans. Let's go. Hi, I'm from Pakistan. If I win the giveaway, will I get the PC or no? I do apologize. The PC giveaway is unfortunately not global. It is limited to the US and Canada. So I do apologize about that. It's kind of been our policy. It's kind of been like the way it kind of goes there. But I do appreciate you hanging out with us. But unfortunately can't get in on the entry there. Maybe you got a friend in the States that could enter for you. Good luck to you there. I know there's always some nice little workarounds people like to do. Just has to be a physical address, man. That's the only thing I would say, if anything, for stuff like that. Can I win if I live in Waffle Stand? We'll take a special exception for stuff like that. If you can verify and prove that you are from Count Chocula's backyard in Waffle Land. Waffle Stand, land, something. Waffles, yes. Guys, is it weird that it's a Tuesday? We're streaming on a Tuesday. But we'll be back tomorrow too. So I'm excited for extra waffles. I'm definitely excited for extra waffles. I hope you guys are too. Waffle City will work. I heard that's the new game that they announced at Gamescom. Waffle City 2. It's a sequel to Cyberpunk. There's some cool little games. I saw some cool stuff today. It was really nice for them to work around the Waffle stream for us too, so I could watch a little bit. It's always just, you know, when they have the cool little game shows, and I get to miss it. I mean, because I enjoy waffling with you guys, don't get me wrong, but I do love seeing the new game announcements that are coming out just the same, you know what I mean? I do enjoy seeing the new stuff. Now, you have some options here with the fans. Let's dive in on the fans here. I do believe I got my camera situated from last week, because that thing was not acting nice to me. It was being real mean. It was being real mean. So let's jump on over here. So we got our 2 AIOs, because we got 2 systems to build, and I gotta really say it really looks kind of neat. Well, let me get the last fan in here. Let me get the last air fan. Wait, I think I'm gonna go that way with it. But this looks really cool. It'd be neat if you could mount these side by side. Granted, the case would be huge. It'd be much bigger in regards to that, but still, it's a pretty cool little setup to play with. Now, with these are the new Swap Fan EX Infinity fans. These fans offer 0 holes. There's no way to mount them. You will need to glue them to the radiator. Just kidding. This is a new feature that we've done. And I think probably the easiest thing, because I tried, so as you can see right here, there's a nice little corner cover. I can probably grab it with my fingernail, maybe, but you got a lot of those. So I just got my little picking tool here to just pop the little corners out, and then this will expose the screw hole. Of course, there's screw hole mounting on the back here, of course. So to be fair, you only really need to do this when installing it onto like an AIO or something where the screw is going to be going from the front to the back. But if you're going to be just installing these into the standard, you know, in a case, as far as like a case mount, you're going to be using those core screws on the back. That's really easy to go about with that. So I would say the first part of the stream here is going to be taking off all of these wonderful little corners. And I just got to ask, because I've seen these out there. This is definitely something. It really does clean up the fans when you compare them next to each other, as far as seeing those little holes. But little extra work there in that regards, of course, with this. Is this something that you guys? Is this something that you guys are into? Is this a popular thing? Like, do you guys want, like, oh my God, could they please, for this love of God, cover the ugly screw holes? I just need more to do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Boom. And then the fun part is we got to remember to put these back in. Fun part is we got to remember. But boy, does it give such a clean look on the build, especially with this one in all white with white components. And you know, it's got to look good. It's got to look good out there. Got to be waffle worthy. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little side by side here of a little before and after, where you can see those screw holes exposed versus the screw holes that are still covered. But either way, we're going to be popping off. Oh, we're going to be popping off a lot of these things here today. We're going to be popping off on stream today with some cool giveaways too. Oh, fell into the fan. Oof. I was actually wondering when that was going to happen. How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. I don't get to say that too often. Grab some tacos or something, you know what I mean? We got Waffle Wednesday tomorrow and Thirsty Thursday on Thursday. I'm excited. Ooh, let me get a little peel action right here. Look, ooh, oh, look at that. Look at that. It's super clean. Super clean. Look at that. It's got a little infinity action in there too. God, I love how those things snap together, man. I love those covers would clean up the reflections. Yeah. That'd be nice if there was an STL file on the TT site so that I could 3D print them in TP. Well, you know, I mean, we usually don't give out trade secrets for you just to be able to replicate stuff, but I definitely can understand. I definitely can understand. And whoa, all the way around. There we go. Now we have our fans set and ready to go. Now we can be able to go ahead and install this onto our AIOs. And then we have a nice little pile of triangles. I guess they're not quite waffles. If we put two of them together, it kind of makes a waffle. It's kind of like a little waffle right there. We got those going on. Now, the AIO itself does come with its own fans. And with the fans that it comes on there, where'd it go? Like this one right here per se, it only has 4 screws on this, making it super easy, nice little install, and it's also pre-installed on the AIO already, so it makes it real easy if you're just going to go with these fans out of the box. Now, in regards to this, with the 4 screws that this particular fan has, the actual radiator itself does have all the mounting holes for whatever fans that you'd want to put in there, but you will want to make sure that you utilize the screws that come with your fan pack in regards to mounting it to the AIO, because you're only going to get 4 of those screws there, where as you can see, you're going to need a little bit more than 4 by swapping the fans out. But I just can't get over how cool this, like, do we just need to make a radiator like this? Like, could you imagine if it was just a rad that had 6 fans on it and it was just like 1 pump for 1 CPU? It'd be really interesting to play around with something like that if I could get my hands on it. Just to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm trying to scratch my custom cooling itch. You know what I mean? Trying to scratch my little custom cooling itch. I miss it so much. I miss it. I don't want to lose track of all my cables. Now, of course, with the screens that we have right here, these are, of course, going to magnetically connect to the pump housing like this. You're going to have some cables that are going to extend out so I can wrap them around the back of the case, kind of hide a lot of this stuff, including for both the pump, the ARGB, and of course the USB, because this model offers with the Ultra Edition, gives you that full screen capability. And then this is going to be the cable that you would then plug in. So you're going to need a USB 2.0 header. And as you can see here, it's got 2 cables for each. So like if it was something where you had other components, you could use this one for the AIO screen and be able to have another type C connection here for the other ones. But because we have 2 independent systems, we're only going to more or less need one of these, which in a way is kind of nice, because I have 4 USB headers instead of just 2 when you kind of think about it. Now, the AIO itself, with those screws and with the fans that you get, is also going to have a variety of different screws. There's going to be both black screws as well as chrome screws included with the fan to support different types of installations, including for mounting to an AIO using the black screws, or the chrome screws that it's going to come with to be able to set up for some other stuff as well. Shout outs to Slow Smokes for coming in with the 45 stream streak. I'm sorry I missed that. As well as RD coming in with the matching 45 stream streak. Here's a nice cold one for you. Let's go. Thank you so much. Oh, woo. It is a hot one today. So let's just go ahead. We'll get these bad boys lined up here and we'll play around with these. Now, one thing you want to think about too is the orientation, how you're going to mount it. One of these is more or less going to go up on the top. I'm planning to put one of the 360 AOs on the top for the top system. And then I got a nice little spot there on the bottom side to throw the other 360 AIO, which has been a nice common ground spot for me as far as the way I mount the AIOs into a system like this. You know, I got some fan options to put down below on the bottom, as well as some fan options here on the back. Now, with the way the case is set up and designed, it's kind of interesting considering intake for the back, but we'll be getting into that later. And thanks to the SWA fans being able to offer, where is it? Oh, little replacement blades that come included with the pack. I can be able to swap these from exhaust to intake while not having to just get to settle with staring at the back and getting just this. I want to get all the fan, all the RGB, all the infinity to infinity and beyond. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of stuff to do today. We got a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, hopefully you guys are squared up on the giveaways. If there are any other questions, let me know. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Let's see. Get these guys in here. Man, I hope I have enough. I hope I got enough of them. Get that in there. Speed this up just a little bit. Speed this up a little bit. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Good luck on our giveaway. We got a lot of fun stuff in store just for you guys, as well as deals. Like, so much stuff, man. I was telling them, I was like, oh my gosh, there is so much going on for Intel Gamer Days. I hope I have all my ducks in a row, man. I was just like, dude. Now, just make sure our connections are good. Now, with this, you do have some options. Oh, I was going to talk about that before I did this. Dang it. I'm jumping ahead. Too many things to think about. Too many things to think about. So, with the way the fans go, you do have a nice little magnetic connection here for the 3-stack. Now, this will be the connector side, where on the bottom side is going to be kind of your continuation, you know, with the 3 fans that we have connected. This supports 3 fans connected there, and then being able to put our connector here for this. Now, when you're going to install this on an AIO, especially with where the connector location is, how I initially had it set up, this can give you a little bit of an issue with clearance if you want to have the connector there on the top. Plus, it's also going to have to go across here and then go over there to the other side. So I am going to opt for doing a little workaround and swinging it around on the other side here, just because it just makes a lot more sense, and that way we can have our connector down here. There's nothing that's in my way. And the best part is, for like the AAO that's going to be mounted on the bottom and or on the top, we'll be able to hide the cable pretty well in that kind of configuration. So, you know, you got some options there with that. And that's what I wanted to show you. It's just that I started jumping ahead there with getting this stuff mounted up. But you know how it goes. You know how it goes. I don't have just one system to worry about. I have 2. It's like having 2 kids. It's like having 2 kids. I got 2 systems I got to build. And I've been just laughing at the comments of people saying, well, what if one of my kids moves out? What am I supposed to do with the other system? Well, you know, by then, maybe the system might be just something that you want to just hang around, and it'd be something nice to have when you get back. You never know. You never know. But real easy getting our 3 fans installed on our AIO. Look how shiny this is. We're going to definitely have to polish a little bit of this and make sure we get all the stickers off. Oh my goodness. There is going to be a lot of peeling and a lot of installing. And we're going to do the same thing here with this one, having it so that the connector's on the bottom, not necessarily on the top. Oh. Music. Hello? I was going to say, maybe that was a little too quiet. I don't know. We're turning it up. I know it's only Tuesday, but you know, we got to start getting hyped already for tomorrow. Oh my God, there's so many things to do. Let me see, you guys can at least get a heads up on like what it, you know, I gotta be honest, it is 2 systems to build, but there's so much room here. I'm actually quite impressed. And I need, oh, no. I'm like, dude, where are these other ones? Like, look at this. Look, I have so much stuff here. And I need 2 more. Where are my other, oh, wait. Hidden treasures. Did I miscount? I could have. Let me see. Did it get stuck to the side? Probably fell on the floor. I'll get one here in a second. Let's get this lined up. But a good amount of room. I'm actually pretty impressed with the amount of space, especially in the back. And I feel that like not throwing the power supplies in first really gives me a lot of extra planning for like my cable management stuff, or you know, just getting that back plate on because I forgot about it. You know, I mean, things happen, you know what I mean? And then I just need to grab one more screw here for this one. I probably dropped it. Prepping this. Give me a second here to find it. I'm just gonna grab a different one. Let me see. I got some more in here. I got plenty. I think this one's nope. That one's a different one. Okay, give me a second and I'll grab that last one there. Okay, we got the 2 AIOs. Whoa! Hey, that's you! Hey, you like waffles too? No way, me too! Alright! Oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff.
No
Alright,
less
let's
4WKD.
Let's make some room. What day is it, Mike? Well, it's Taco Tuesday, buddy, but welcome in. Good to see you, good. Good to see ya. No rest for the wicked, coming in with a prime for 9 months. Thank you so much. Bubba coming in with the 105 stream streak. Let's go. Thank you so much, Bubba 966. That is freaking huge, bro. Freaking huge, man. All right. One more. You know, it probably got stuck. I think the funny part is with these fans with the magnets, is that the screw would get stuck in the fan, and I probably dropped it. God. So many fans. Kenneth coming in with a 5 stream streak. Thank you so much, Kenneth. Appreciate you. And Scissaman coming in with the 7. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. All right, let me see. I think I got most of them out of here, but I got to get the accessories out. This is a cool little box here. A little box for your box. This is what our Mike, so small on there. Storm, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. That's one double tall system. I call top bunk. Mike. I call top bunk. All right. Yeah, I got my extra fan blade. See, this is really nice because it comes with the extra reverse blades inside. So if you want to go standard or reverse, depending if you're doing like intake on the bottom, exhaust on the top, you basically got both options there. One fan. Kind of like this case, 2 in 1. It's like giving you, it's double. There's a gum commercial in there somewhere. There's a gum commercial in there I used to see back in the day. All right, more reverse fans, because I will likely need those for later. Oh my God, I'm laughing right now with this. Where did that freaking screw go? See, I think these were the other thicknesses. Oh my goodness. Oh, that one is the wrong one. So is that one and that one. Oh my God, did I not? I did not throw it back in here, did I? Oh my goodness, hold on. So those are the chrome screws that it comes with. This is my fault for taking stuff out and trying to pre-plan everything. Okay, it's okay. We will figure it out. And I swear it's not like hiding underneath 12 other screws. No, it's not. Nice little accessory kit here too. All right. Let's get TT dude. Chippy. Sorry, TT dude. Put you right here. Oh, look. You can. There, now you can chill. He's hanging out on the glass because it's the glass is insane. Huge piece of glass. No one ever pays me in gum. Yeah, I can understand. Well, let's get the screen back off too. Let me get another box. Be right back. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
With every line we're taking flight. In sync harmony we
There's so many parts with so much stuff, man. I couldn't even get it all like it. I have stockpiles of stuff back here. Like, it's crazy how much is back there. And then over there and all that. I got the ping pong ball case over there too. A lot of stuff going on. All right. We got our fans installed. We have them in the orientation that we want to do as far as, you know, what side you want your connector on. You know what I mean? When it comes to fans, you got some options as far as how you want to play around with it. I think a lot of it does too, as far as like, is it going horizontal? Is it going vertical? How are you planning to mount it? The case itself, as you can see, has a variety of cutouts, little square sections specifically for your cable routing, depending on what you got. If, you know, you may or may not have like, you know, a nice little MagForce 2.0, but maybe you do, making it a little easier. But we're still going to throw in some options so support even fans that are one-to-one with cables. I mean, you know, it's tough to go back to something like that once you get a taste of MagForce 2.0. Just saying, it's tough. It's definitely tough out there. Rip Dolly Parton, by the way, too. I saw the news this morning. So sad, man. So sad. Shout out to her family. That's so rough, man. Wow. Good old Dolly Parton. Okay. AIO done. AIO done. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put we're just gonna get this out of the way. Let's just get this out of the way, and then we won't have to worry about it. Now, here's an interesting thing about these two. If you look at this, it's got two little notches on either side, and there is a little cutout. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a little section. So this goes back on only one way, and you'll know which way is right when you go to install it, because one, it's just gonna slap right back in real easy like that. I don't need a particular tool, but if you put it in upside down, it kind of, oh, I guess it's kind of hard to see. See if I bring it in a little bit closer. It leaves the little, you get little bumps right here, and the gapping is a little off compared to the right. Like, this is wrong. This one's in backwards. This was in the right way. So it's fairly easy to tell. But it really does clean up the look of the fans, especially on the AIO. It's really going to be that little extra topping on this waffle of a PC, man. Get this in here. And I got to tell you, I am so excited to try to play 2 games on 2 PCs at the same time. 1 man, 4 keyboards. No, I'm just kidding. You're gonna have to. You're gonna be in. I'm gonna be in for a wild ride once we get this bad boy going, and that will be coming up here in the upcoming episodes. Once we get this bad boy put together. And it was funny too. I was watching Dan Cam. You know, if you guys know, do you know Dan Cam? He had his video came out, and he's like, man, this was easy. I built this in like 2.5 hours. I'm just like, oh my God, Dan, come on, man. Don't do me like that. I'm gonna sit here and take multiple multiple live streams to put this thing together, man. Don't do me like that, Dan. No, but I'm glad he had a nice, easy time with it. I mean, when you think about it too, right? You're building 2 PCs in one case. There's twice the cables, twice the everything. And to be able to get something like that, I mean, yeah, Dan's a professional, man. So you got to take, I'm not as cool as Dan is, you know what I mean? Shout outs to Dan, though. What a killer job. What a killer PC he did. More coming, too. We got some other peeps in the works, doing some fun little builds. It's been great getting to talk with them about doing something different. See what's going on there. I really would like to do a custom cooled one, too. Oh my goodness. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Don't play with your feet. Don't you know where they've been? Who's playing with their feet? Are you one of those people that likes to put your leg up on the desk when you game? Are you one of those streamers that does this? And they have their knee up, on their desk.
Halfway done already. What?
Woo!
Already. If it creeps up on you like
Oh man, it is getting warm in here today. It is getting warm in here today. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I know we're not halfway through the week. That'll be tomorrow. But still appreciate you guys coming in on an off day. On an off day. Almost 200 wafflers in the chat. You know what? You know what we need to do? We need to do this. Boom. Secret code number 1 right here. Gamers. Secret code number 1. There is going to be 6 codes total. 6 codes total. Gamers right there. How many of you guys guessed this one? How many of you guys guessed gamers here, huh? I know some of you guys send me messages that you already found some of them. There is definitely some codes floating around. There is one of them there, though, for you guys. You got another one coming up later on in the stream. Quick reminder for all of you that have joined in. Maybe some of you guys are new to the stream as well. We do have our waffle giveaway going on. T-minus 7 minutes until golden brown time. So make sure you get in on it. You don't want to miss out on all this syrup and butter. Exclamation mark waffle in the chat right now. We are live on both Twitch and over on YouTube. Make sure you get your stacks. Make sure you get your stacks in order, as we are going to have some waffle winners coming up here real soon. Get in on it. Get in on it. Okay. Power cell or AIOs, good to go. We got a couple of little peelies left to do here on the sides for the fans, like these ones here. Now, I think a lot of it, because with like the infinity fan stuff, I mean, it really kind of depends on the orientation, like where the AIO is actually going in the system. Because like the last thing you want to do, I mean, you're not going to see the infinity mirror too much on the backside of the top AIO, but you might want to peel those little peelies before you go ahead and get that thing installed there. You know what I mean? You might want to do that. Little pregame, little prep here. Make sure we got all of our stuff all squared up. We'll give it a nice polish once we get everything in there, because I got some buttery fingers here. You know what I mean? Oh, it's the breakfast. The breakfast can do things like that for me. You know what I mean? It's on the screen. It's right there. Gamers, code number 1. I have, I think, 6 different codes. 6 different codes to be given out. I'll be giving you guys a code number 2 here in a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit. All right, so AIO 1 done, AIO 2 done, pretty much ready to go to get installed into our case. Now, of course, with the case itself, we do have some other things to do to kind of give you like a little mock-up idea, because I always like to mock things up. You know what I mean? It's kind of, what's it gonna look like? What's my spacing like? You know? So if I can get my AIO just wrapped in right here, we're looking to put AIO for the bottom system on the side, on the bottom. This will open up 2 options on the top to put 2 more fans up top there, giving you some interesting options to go for either intake or exhaust, depending on what you're gonna do. And I think a lot of it also does depend on your build. I mean, if you're gonna do identical, same as far as both the systems go, then it's pretty straightforward. But sometimes, you know, maybe you're gonna have a gaming system on top, a streaming system down below. You know, people are gonna be doing so many different combinations. And I'm really excited to see some of these builds once they, you know, some people get some stuff done, you know, some nice little pictures out in the wild to see what people come up with and how they utilize the case as far as where to go. Now, for the other AIO, pretty standard, I think you guys would understand. throwing it up here on the top part of the case. So we will have the one for the top. On the top, those fans are going to be in an exhaust going up and out, because I always do like to dissipate my heat through my radiator out of the case. The whole backside of the case is just a giant perforated panel, so you got plenty of airflow, no restrictions when it comes to which way or whatever way you want to do your fan. It's your fan, your way. It's your case, your way. You know what I mean? Thank you. It is big. Thank you. Now, like I was saying too, with the case, as far as how you would do your AIOs, your fans, all your other installs, you have the GPU brackets that are right here. Now, one of the nice things I like about these is this. It has a little hook levers, so I can go and I can preset it on there. There are 2 screws to secure it to the case permanently. Well, not permanently, I guess. You don't glue it on there, but you know, being able to just kind of mock this up, I really like how this has the little hook option where I can kind of set this here. All I have to do is put the 2 screws in to lock it in to the case itself, but then it gives me a nice little idea to see what's going on with it. If it is something more or less that's going to be in your way, don't throw the 2 screws in just yet. And you know, the funny part is I was looking to see if I could do this with see this one. They're kind of in there a little bit. It's a nice little hold that it has, but you know, you can take them out, put them in, kind of decide what you do. You definitely want to put them in before you install the graphics card. Granted, I've been able to install these with the graphics card already installed too, so you kind of got some nice little options there when it comes to that. And yeah, a lot of fun stuff. What would you guys do if you had capabilities for 2 systems? What would you put on top? What would you put on the bottom? You know what I mean? I mean, it kind of makes sense to put the higher end system on the top, but what if they're both the same? You know what I mean? Like, then it kind of comes down to, well, what are you going to do with it? Not necessarily what parts are going to be in there, right? And, you know, I think people are going to get pretty creative as far as what they'll do with having the option for 2 systems in one box. You know what I mean? So a lot of fun in store there in regards to that. Now, the fans that we would install along the bottom here, we'll put those in a little bit later. I want to be able to have a lot of extra room to run my cable management, just get everything all connected up to my motherboard. You know, we got a little bit back here ×2 to work with. Plus we have all of our fan options, and you know, all that stuff adds up, man. All that stuff adds up. So I mean, if you're working with a fan that's a 1-to-1 cable versus having a 3-into-1, I mean, think about the cable management that you'd have to do. This case supports 13 fans. Do you really want to deal with 13 cables? Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to deal with what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you got 5 and 6 here on the back, but you know, those are kind of the 1-to-1s anyways that you're used to. And at least they're a little bit out of the way, you know what I mean? But yeah, I really feel that a lot of people, especially like with us, we do our live stream. I have my streaming system over here as far as how we have stuff set up. But if you're gonna be looking to, you know, expand your gaming even further and have an audience, a streaming setup like this would be pretty straightforward. And boy, would I tell you, it would look killer in the background when you're streaming to have both the systems. And think about the RGB options that you could have, as well as many other things, man. Lots and lots of stuff to do. But first, we need to mess with some waffles. We got some waffles for you guys. You know what I mean? We got this, that, power to do. We got a lot still to do. A lot still to do here. Clear some stuff out of the way here. Oh man, what are these CPUs doing here? What are those CPUs doing? Is it 140 support all around? So with the case, it does offer 140 options on certain sides, but not everything. Take a look at the website. We give like a full breakdown of like AIO support, fan support, including quantity and size, you know, to give you all those fun little details right there, all right? Secret code down below over there. Gamers is our first secret code. Giveaways are now closed. Right on it, Thermal. No worries, man. I'm lazy too. There's so much to do. Look at all of you guys laugh. All right. All right. Kitchen is closed. The kitchen is closed. Wow, that's a lot of entries today. Holy wow. How many people? Let's see what we got. Over 200 over on Twitch. Let's go, YouTube and Twitch. YouTube, we got almost 60 over there. Don't forget, you guys, we're going to be live Wednesday and Thursday this week as well. You can jump in and get your waffle in on Twitch and on YouTube. Just make sure you got your account set up and you're good to go, man. We don't mind that you double down. Get that extra stack, baby. Get that bag. Congrats at Big Radio. He's great and lucky. Dog walker. Don't be walking your car or washing your dog while the waffle. This is your pre-waffle warning right now. You don't want to get stuck. If you're stuck in traffic right now, you may want to pull over. You know what I mean? This is important. This is important, especially if you're one of the big winners. You never know. You never know. All right.
Waffles, tasty waffles with lots of syrup.
Lots of syrup. So much syrup, I don't even know what to do with myself. So much, I don't even know what to do. All right, let's get stuff set up here. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, it's like my favorite part of the day. Even though it's Tuesday, it's waffle time. Waffle timer deactivated. Let's go, baby. Let's go. There we go. Welcome to the Waffle on a Tuesday. Our prize wheel with all you guys having fun in the background there. Bask in the great Mount Waffle and see the glory of the glorious Waffle Falls. We got TT Store credit up to $200. Fan packs, powerful prizes, and something cool for your waffle. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Our first waffle winner for the day. Now remember, waffle winners are going to get a t-shirt as well as a chippy and some other fun little prizes on top of your waffle wheel choice. Come on, F5. Let's go. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give it away. Philanox coming in, the big winner. Oh my God, this man is so lucky. Over on YouTube. Congratulations. Let's go. I know you're here. I saw you on Twitch. See, it pays off to get over on YouTube and waffle up, ain't it? Let's go. Make sure you say something on YouTube for me. I just need that meat popsicle. You just got to verify the meat popsicle and we're good. Laser Black again? This man is lucky. This man is on the Waffle Hall of Fame. I'm watching both. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. All right. You know the drill. You let me know. So he's on the spin and let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Big money. Congrats. Let's go. Whoa. Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh my God. Big winner. Oh my God. This man is lucky. Congrats on winning a $200 store credit on Thermaltake USA. It is so close. It's right there. But you can see TT Store. Wow. Congratulations, man. That's a $200 cold hard cash to buy anything that you want on thermaltakeusa.com. Congrats, man. Let's go. See? You can't win if you don't play. Let's go. All right, we got one more. Who's it gonna be? Congrats again, man. Make sure you send me the info. You know the drill. All right, all right. Next up, let's go. Wow, that's a big one right off the gate, man. That's a big one right off the gate. Let's see what winner number 2 can do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Laser blast! He was singing laser blast. Oh my God! Congratulations! Over on Twitch, Laser Blast 92. Let's go! Congratulations. Again, dot, dot, dot. What's that? What now? What now, Laser? Congratulations. All right, Laser, are you there? Please tell me you didn't leave. Please tell me you didn't leave. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. I saw him coming. There he is. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations, Laser Blast. Hell yeah, man. Let's go. Too many repeat winners. Dude, RNG is a you-know-what, my guy. RNG is a you-know-what. All right, Laser, you say spin it. You're going to win it, my friend. Good luck to ya. We got a lot of waffles going on all week, including our grand prize PC giveaway, guys. Lots of stuff to go. Make sure you're here to get in as much as you can. He says spin it. He's going to win it. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's see. Oh my God, it was almost back to back. Congrats on winning a TT Gear Choice. Congratulations on getting that. I'll send you the info in regards to what qualifies. You have a lot of fun options. And of course, we're going to be throwing in some Intel swag and Thermaltake swag prizes along with it to sweeten the deal. Thank you guys so much for being here for the waffle. Now, of course, this isn't it. We got a lot more going on. You guys are going to have to stay tuned for what we got. We got the Gleam going on. We got the ping pong ball challenge going on to get more fan packs, a free PC. We got Intel CPUs to give out later this week. May or may not do one today, but definitely going to be dumping one tomorrow on Wednesday. Just a little wink, wink from your boy ThermalMike. If you guys want to try to get your hands on that 270, we're going to do it as a separate prize too. So you will have to be here and be ready to waffle up if you got the stuff. All right. Speaking of which, let's get in on some of that. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Let's go. Oh, well, there we go.
Let's go. Yeah. Big hump, big bite, name Mike, sun bright, sand in my kicks, but I walk so light. Got a crate full of better and my grill on high. Every Wednesday morning they line outside. They don't come for the cookie, they come for the ride. I'm the camel with the lettuce and the syrup on the side. It's hump day.
Well, it's not hump day. It will be tomorrow, though. It might be hump day somewhere.
Wow.
All right, let's go. Congrats again. Congrats again, you guys. All right, let's just do this. We'll just do this too here. Wait, maybe it'll be easy. There we go. And boom. Code number 2. Right. Where is it? Is it over here? It's over there. Down here. It's down here. Willer, code number 2 is Willer. I'll leave them up on the screen so you guys can see them. There are your 2 secret codes for today. Make sure you guys get in on it. Don't forget, we do have daily entries on the Gleam for the PC. Get every chance you can. Get everything. If past noon on Tuesday, it's hump day. That's right. That's right. Math is hard. Math is hard. It's almost hump day. All right. All right. We'll be back tomorrow with more waffles. And of course, we got a lot of other stuff going on. So enjoy, guys. Good luck. Good luck to ya. All right. All right. So we got our fans on our AIOs ready to go. I mean, I guess we could probably put our AIO in over here on the side. It's not really going to interfere with too much. I do want to run my cables and everything like that. Let's just get those out of the way. Now, we did design this case so your top system IO is, of course, on the top. So you have all of your cables coming down here from the top connection for the top system. I don't think it necessarily would reach the bottom where you could kind of mix match and cross them over and everything. But, you know, feel free to do whatever you want. It's your cable your way. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. But I really do like how we set up the bottom here on the case too. This is really neat. Before I get too much stuff installed, kind of show you the little secrets that we did. So here on the bottom, get the cables out of the way, there is this little bottom compartment, and this is what helped us to be able to hide all of the cables, but then still be able to give you that IO on the bottom there for the bottom system, where you have the same on the top. And the nice part about it is you get two USB 3.0s as well as a Type-C for both systems. You just got to plug it in, meaning your motherboard has to have, you know, the appropriate connectors for everything, including USB 3 as well as that Type-C connection. And dude, I'm telling you, if you haven't used the Type-C or the USB 3.2 Gen 2 type of connection and seen all that transfer power, it really is a game changer from USB 3.0. So definitely take a full advantage of that if that is something you're in. You know, I've seen a lot more motherboards starting to support that too, so it's been really good. Been out for a little bit now. So we got some cables. We're definitely gonna have to try to get these bad boys lined up real nice. Real nice. We get a nice little bead. Yeah. I love that they're all flat so that I can get like just a nice uniform look. I mean, you can't even see them, you know what I mean? But it is nice that all of this stuff. Remember back in the day when these things were round, some of them were, you know, just like separated, individual, and it was just a pain in the butt. You know what I mean? Stuff has gotten a lot more simple. And, you know, nice little cable tie options top to bottom, both on the inside for your connections, as well as a lot of your stuff down along the side right here. So let's get a couple of zip ties in here just to kind of keep stuff a little neat. Nothing too much, but, you know, just maybe a little bit, just to kind of keep them together, you know what I mean? Not necessarily attaching it to the case, just trying to keep everything lined up real nice. Real nice, you know what I mean? We got that right there. And yeah, for all you guys that are watching, we're giving away CPU tomorrow. So I hope you guys are going to be here tomorrow for that. And Thursday, see what we're going to do. We still have tomorrow, Thursday, and next Wednesday, which I'm really excited for, to get this bad boy put together and do some game streams. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do some game streams with you guys. Well, that will be probably a little bit more stressful than I'm used to. But at least we're not going to be having to build the system. We're going to get to play with it, finally. We get to play with it. I'm excited for that. Totally excited for that. Did I say, by the way, Willer is misspelled on the giveaway description. Willer. But did the code not work? Must have missed the code a bit earlier, but still here for the build. Hey, Nate, the codes are right here on the bottom. Gamers and Willer. Did I type it in wrong? Hold on. Checking, scanning, checking systems. Oh, what do I got? Blah, 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 blah. Is somebody getting an issue where the code's not working? I'm pretty sure I had it right. Case sensitive doesn't matter. Case sensitivity doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. But, you know, sometimes things can happen. If it becomes like a bigger problem, we can, let me see, secret. Oh yeah. You know what? I had it. I copy pasted it, but I can't show you guys all the codes. W-I-L-I-E-R. Willer. It's based on this. It's not Wheeler. It's not Wheeler. It's based on this case. Let me see. Where is the price specs here? With this pre-built, let's go her.
Weeks have
I mean, I guess we call it a reactor. W-I-L-I-E-R. Yeah. Here. Boop. Maybe it could be wrong in the... Yeah. See, it's this one. This is what you guys are going to win. This is what you... Because you guys know you're going to win. Wait. Did I make it... Where's the wording? Yeah. The Willer edition. Willer. There you go. If there's a problem, just tell me. We'll fix it tomorrow. Don't worry about it. It's not like it's not going to qualify today if it's like an issue or whatever. But let me know, though. Wheeler. Wheeler. We got a lot of grammar teachers in the chat today. What if I say it wrong on purpose just because it's funny? Free Weiler. Free Weiler. Oh my God, this is going to be another one of those waffle things, isn't it? We're going to be talking about this one for a while, aren't we? What's up, Momo? How are you? Wheeler. It's like Wally. Can you just let me build a system? Just type in a bunch of random codes and see if you win. There's more codes too. Has anybody else gotten any of the other codes? Eva. That's what it reminds me of. Eva. Great. Which one's this one? Oh, this is the classic HD audio. But look at how easy this is, chat. That way I got nothing in the way. I can kind of plan out how I'm gonna route some stuff. Just get my bearings on my cable management. You know what I mean? Kind of like a little preset. See, we got our it's gotta go the other way. So we don't want it all twisty, turny when it comes around. Like these. Get this in here. It's always got a nice little thunk when you put that 3.0 in. And we'll just kind of figure that out. Here's our front panel. Tuck our front panel in. I like how there is like an extra cutout. I see my finger, but like there's a nice little cutout right here. And what I really liked about this little this little section that got just kind of cut out works really good for the Gen 5 cable for the graphics card on the top system, because you got to kind of put it somewhere, right? Because it kind of changes up a lot of things that you kind of think about. Stuff's gonna plug in and everything like that, you know what I mean? But then this way I can get all my front panel connections, all like top ones done. We got the bottom ones down here too. And one of the nice little things I found out was when building in the case, there is, let me see if I can show you guys this. Let me see if I can get in here far. See if we can dive in on this one. But like, check this out. Look at this cool little space right here. So a lot of like the cables and everything, because the system itself is going to be literally right here for some of the connections. And especially if you're running a backwards connector board where the connection's literally here on the back, I did kind of notice that there's a nice little space down here. And if you got some extra slack for some cables, you can tuck some cables down in here to kind of accommodate some of that extra slack, especially with the thinner cables versus the 3.0, and kind of clean up some stuff and utilize this little basement in this case. It's like 3 floors, and this is the bottom floor right here. But we'll worry about that when we get through this later. But I do like, you got nice, here's our front panel connector, and it's all white with all white cables. So if you're just looking for, that perfect build, kind of get that set up. But look at how easy this is. I don't got anything more or less in my way. I'm gonna be able to run my cable right down there for that one. And then we'll kind of deal with this. Look, dude, I could just take this and I could just tuck this all in here and just kind of jam this in here in a little spot. But be careful. You can also do some nice little options here for mounting. There are cable ties. Let me see if I can pick this up a little bit, but look at all the fun little mounting. Now this is stuff that you don't normally get to see, like especially on like web pages and everything. But look at all the cable tie options that we have right here. There's a nice little ledge right here for the power supply, so the power supply will sit right on this ledge as well as this lip over here, and then that way you can secure it in. It's not like floating and you got to hold it and screw it in, so this will make a nice little safe spot for you there. You have some nice all white grommets. First up here was like what I was telling you about with the little stuff for your fans. They're going to pass through. Look at this nice recessed radiator section where this is pushed back and recessed. This helps with having the heat go straight out the back of the case, not linger and go this way over to the back area, especially where you have your storage and stuff. And then you got nice little cable mount options. And look at this going all the way up. Look, check this out. So up here, you have stuff even way up here at the top. You have some more going down the side, both in here as well as like right there. You know, just to grab some zip tie action, you know, be able to hold some of your stuff in place. But let's just go ahead and get everything set up. We always like to want to make sure it works first. You know what I mean? We want to make sure this thing's going to work first. There's our little this and that. Plug that in there. And we'll have to figure out like how and what we want to do with our cables down here. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that right there. We can just kind of tuck that off to the side. We got our Type-C. Now, here's the one thing I always like to, this is the thing that bugs me, is if it's one way or the other way as far as how my cables go. I'm looking at how this is set up. I'm going to want to pull these through here because I want these to kind of be on their own so that I can run these up vertical along the side of the case. These guys are going to more or less just be here regardless of what you do, right? But we got some little cleanup options there with that. And then we got the 3.0 and the Type-C. Make sure this is all, kind of straighten this bad boy out. I like this, just this is so clean. The nice little flat, you zip tie this down. Looks really good. Really, really good. There's that one. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put our Type-C in. 50-50 chance on the Type-C. It's one way or the other. Too bad this Type-C header doesn't work like the Type-C cables where it doesn't matter, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. But it is kind of funny that this is one way or the other. It's not both, like the Type-C connector itself. You'd think if the Type-C connector was both ways, didn't matter, that this would be too, but oh no, it's still that way. Thanks, motherboard companies. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for still trying to make that just like plugging a USB in one way or the other. Am I right? Am I right, chat? It's a little tough out there. It's like, bro, it's 2026. Why do I have to worry about which way certain things plug in? You know what I mean? And yes, the case that we are doing, well, you know what? Let me show you. Let me show you. Check out this custom painted case right here. Look at this marbleized fade going down the frickin' side of the case, all the way through, painted all the way through to the back, where you can really start to see the car paint there with this, inspired by one of the bicycles. If you guys didn't know, we dabble in bicycle stuff. You know, you work with some Italian dude and he's got this fun little idea, and we want to have and take that fun little idea to a case. I mean, stuff like marbleizing paint and everything gives me a lot of vibes of the car days in the 90s and the early 2000s, where people would do this with their entire car, and it really gives a very unique look, especially with the blue to silver fade. Perfect for an Intel giveaway, am I right? But this bad boy could be yours as part of our PC giveaway. Exclamation mark Gleam, just like Teffin did there, to enter to win this bad boy system with this custom paint job. And on top of that, this case is going to come with the bottom where you can turn this sideways and it has the silver marbleized matching bottom capsule to replace and includes the stand. Let's go. Let's go. You can mount it either way you want to go. Oh, and it's definitely a lot lighter and a lot smaller than this monster over here. Let me tell you, man. Lowrider version, 100%, man. That gives me all the low rides back in the day, man, when people were rolling hard, dude. It was crazy, bro. Oh, it's such a good day. Turn it sideways, Linus can't handle that. And you know, that was really funny because I saw that video this morning. And, you know, shout outs to Smoke, who also posted it in the Discord. I was like, did he timestamp this? And then when I clicked on the link, I'm like, oh my God, he did. And oh my God, he timestamped it right at that part. And I just thought that was funny. I don't think he even knew what to do with himself there at that point. You know what I mean? It was pretty cool. But apparently he did really like the 25-year logo, man. We should definitely do that again. Thanks for the feedback. You could turn this one sideways too, but I don't know if you'd want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if you'd want to do that. That's not a case. That's a door you stole off of some poor hobbit's home. Gandalf be coming for you. Best be watching out. Bilbo Baggins. Does the 300 fit fans on the left side? So, with the way the case is set up, when you're looking at it, well, I guess, you know, as far as how it's set up, take a look at the manual on the website. It gives a breakdown of what, it depends on what you're gonna do as far as how you set it up. A little bit different than the Tower 600 that has a little bit more room to it. I mean, of course, it's a larger case though too, and different motherboard form factor. So maybe the 300 might be a better fit, keeping stuff confined, but that's really gonna depend on your motherboard form factor as far as which way you're gonna go. Or you can opt for the Tower 600, which would give you like an ATX form factor, even though you could put a micro ATX board in there just the same. But if you want to get some extra added airflow with that and have a little bit more room, if you got a little bit more space on your desk, you know, you can definitely compare both the 300 and the 600 on our website. And we got a full breakdown of both, man. So feel free to go in there, take a look, see the fans, see the cooling, see how everything's set up before making your purchase. Nice little breakdown, though. Nice little breakdown. Should explain everything that you need to know right there off of the website. The specs are at the bottom, as well as like the configurations. You know, you just got some fun little, you know, the fluff that we like to throw, that called marketing stuff that's up there. All right, so power supplies, like I said, go in a little bit later. I don't think we necessarily need to throw those in right away, but let's go ahead and put the AIO in on the side so we can kind of get a little mock-up idea of like what everything's gonna be like. Cable management, some clearances, you know, how are the two fans on top of the 360 gonna fit in there? Is it gonna be a tight fit? Are we good, you know? Because a lot of different things can go different ways, right? I mean, you see how AIOs are rated. They say, oh, it's a 360 AIO. But sometimes you have to really look at the spacing, especially when you're dealing with more than just the AIO. I mean, granted, if you get something bigger, I mean, a 360 is a 360. But the thickness is a big difference, right? It's usually not necessarily the length. That does have some type of compatibility with it, but the thickness and everything can definitely be something. And that's why I really like how this is recessed to the back, able to put some thick boys right up here on the front without it more or less giving you clearance issues with the gigantic graphics card, which we have to put in here. We've got dual RTX 5080s to slap into this bad boy for some awesome gaming. So we're gonna be playing around with that. But yeah, like I was saying, with most of this, I'd probably more or less start considering power, but because I got two systems on the back, I'm gonna wanna run a little bit more of the cables, get most of my fans installed, because I might wanna sneak some of the cables behind the power supply too. You know what I mean? We'll have to see how the routing and everything like that works. So let's just work our way through it, all right? let me get this situated. Let's see, which one should we put? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you're gonna be on the bottom. Yo, all right, this one's going in the bottom, okay? So put that one on the bottom there. Let's get out at least a couple of screws. Oh man, I can't wait to get. Oh, I got some plans for some more retro stuff after this too, you guys. Got a lot of fun stuff. All right, let's get a couple of these together just so we can, you know, get a nice little hold on it so it ain't gonna go nowhere. Put like 4 in for now. There we go. And this is the one thing that I was kind of figuring out too, was like, once I put this in here, you know, my pump and everything is going to be kind of dangling, but there's really not much of anything that's more or less in my way right there on that. I wouldn't necessarily go straight to mounting the pump in the case, but this will kind of give me a nice little mock-up of, you know, what we got working with here, and see what my fitment's going to be like with the 2 fans that are then going to go on the top. Because that's definitely something you're most likely not really have done in ever, you know? Usually a 360 or even a 420 AIO, it's kind of just that and that only, you know what I mean? Now we get some extra fans to play with. Like, oh, what are you trying to tell me here? You trying to give me more options? Why would you do that? Now, I think a lot of this really kind of comes down to, you know, your other fans are going to be on here. Then you have, do you really want to bottom out your AIO down there? Now, if that's something where you want to have that lower, you may want to run the cable connection for the fans before installing it. So let's do that. And I don't want you guys getting too scared with the cables, because there is definitely going to be some cables involved with what we got going on back here. Definitely going to be some cables involved. Now, the other thing I like about the case too is that I can put in a couple of screws. I can kind of just like, you know, just that way it's not going to go flying out of the case. Don't screw them down all the way. I got, look, little slide options right here. So if it's something where I need to get my cable under there, you know, I maybe don't want it like way up here, you know what I mean? But I might not want to just bottom it out where, you know, that little cable could be a little pain in the butt to get to. But then, you know, I can understand where you'd be concerned about the fans and how the fans would mock up. So take a couple of fans, mag force them together, slap them in here. There we go. And let's see. Let's see how this works in rehearsal. This didn't work very well in rehearsal, but there you go. And then see, here's the funny part. The magnet on the top actually holds the fan up on the top, or I can just go, and then there, you know what I mean? But then you have to consider too, where am I gonna put the connector for these fans? Because they are gonna be separate from the 3 on the AIO, right? So I'm looking at my little cutout options. I have a nice little cutout option up here on the top. I have other ones here. I got the one down here on the bottom. So you may want to pre-run some cables. Real easy to do. I mean, you got your little MagForce 2.0 connector. I can run this right through the little, oh, we want to run that around. We want to wrap around the back there. And then, you know, I can come up here with this cable and just stick it to the ceiling. It just magnets to the roof. And then that's kind of just up there chilling, and it's good to go. Once I go to throw those fans in, I can just put the little connector on there, and I kind of, you know, getting a game plan together. You know what I mean? Getting a game plan together. Now back on the AIO for the bottom, same kind of idea. I mean, probably would have recommended running it first time, but I do this on purpose so you guys can see what, you know, is really going on. Now, nice little hole right down here to be able to, and it fits my MagForce 2.0 connector, my little block guy right here. So that's gonna slide in there like that. My radiator's a little loosey-goose. We're gonna go ahead, get it on my fan connector before I secure that down. Now, I have the connection on there. I can bottom this out. I can still kind of reach it, but it might be a little bit of a pain. You might want to just move it up just a little bit. And like I said, mock up the fans on the top. in case you're concerned about spacing, but you'll see that there's a little bit more room there than just like two 120 fans. So you'll have a little bit of extra space there, which is nice, especially on like the roof and everything, you know what I mean? So put a couple of screws in there, hold that bad boy down, and we should be good. Kind of looks like Terminator 2. Movie servers, but in modern way. Oh, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean now. We're building Skynet. We're gonna have Skynet up here, gaming down here. Skynet, Steam, Skynet, Steam. You know, maybe Steam, Skynet. The problem is you don't want this PC to take this one over, because it could just take over both PCs. Make sure you download your Norton antivirus 2 times. Don't beat me up for that one. Liking the AI, you loving the retro stuff? Dude, we were just working on our retro build before that. We're gonna be diving back into that retro build after Intel Gamer Days, so definitely stay tuned for that. I got a lot of fun stuff in store for that one. Have you ever put beer in a PC, bro? Little cables. I don't want them going all over the place, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So bottom connectors are in. We definitely are gonna have to run all of our fan cable connections. You know, we have stuff like this. This is gonna give me my 4-pin PWM as well as my ARGB. So there's gonna be a lot of management that's still gonna need to be handled. But I think this kind of gives you a preliminary planning as far as which cables front and back over this way. You don't want to kind of crisscross everything. Give you a little idea to kind of just get everything worked out right now. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, we're not plugging everything in. We got to get everything installed first. We got to see what the whole thing's going to look like. You know what I mean? You can't judge a waffle by just its batter. You got to cook it first before you can give it proper feedback it deserves. Now, same thing with like the AIO on the top. If I mounted the AIO on the top, I'm going to be dealing with this thing just dangling and hanging, you know, with me right there. And it's more or less going to interfere with the fan on the back. For whatever reason, it's not going to be fun. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw the fans in on the back. We'll run the cables for those next. Let's see. We got standard, reverse, and then both of these are standard, meaning exhaust. So I have these fans set up where they can be exhaust. Like I can put this back here, and this can be an exhaust fan, meaning the heat goes out through the back. Or I can opt to put an intake fan to get some more intake to come through the back of the case, because it's gonna wrap around that gigantic front piece of 4 mil thick glass. Now, intaking here and here is gonna be different as far as like, you know, what you would expect with stuff. Like if you're running like an air-cooled system on like not necessarily a stock air cooler, but you know, there's some nice air coolers that are out there. Hey, you're gonna run an air cooler. You're gonna likely want to run this as an exhaust out the back, because it's gonna support and work with that AI air cooler that's pushing that air out through the back of the case. Now, if you have like an AIO with a fancy screen on it and everything, a lot of your heat dissipation is gonna be on the rad up here on the top and over here on the side. So the one thing you may consider is having some nice intake going in through the back to kind of help push all your airflow going forward. And then this would then be a nice ideal option for doing exhaust here on the side. But you still have the 2 options on the top there. Maybe one of them could be intake and one could be exhaust. You could both do them both as exhaust and more or less be fine with it, but you can kind of play around with it. That's one of the nice things about the Swap fan, is that, you know, you can kind of experiment yourself and see if it makes a difference. Now, I'll tell you, I've done a variety of configurations with this. It doesn't, it's not gonna make or break the build. We're talking 1 or 2 C here difference, maybe not even that. You know what I mean? But, you know, airflow and everything's important. Fun part is you got options to play around with it. So take a look at a Swap fan near you. We'll go intake for both of these. Make sure I got my stickers there. Let's get some coarse thread screws. Now, one of the nice things too here about the case is that the white edition, or basically this one, the snow edition case, this one's gonna come with all chrome hardware. And then if you buy the standard black one, it's gonna have all black hardware. So everything will be nice and matched. You're not gonna have like, you know, different things. So you can have some fun there with that. And then let's see, connector wise, I'm gonna want the connector on the top for this one so I can run the cable here and then run it through the back. And we just gotta kind of hold it. Now, if we can just figure out where we could put a magnet to hold this bad boy on right here, that would be the next level of Mag Force 2.0. Never know what could happen. I definitely didn't expect to see, I definitely did not expect to see magnet fans in the future. That was a fun little way of like, oh, you mean I don't have to have one cable per fan? I don't have to have a gigantic bird's nest in the back of my case? Tell me more. So that's good. That was a good one. Thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you there, Bucci. Welcome. Now, if a lot of you guys are coming in a little late on the stream, we did already do our weekly giveaway. We also have a ton of other stuff going on, so feel free to go back on the VOD. You also have the ability to rewind the Twitch stream if you want to take a look at that. But definitely, if you're here and you missed out on the waffle, come back tomorrow and or Thursday. We got more waffles in store, and you could be a big winner. You never know. You never know. I got these guys that have been here for months, years even, fighting for a waffle still. You know what I mean? And gosh darn it, there's some lucky wafflers out there, man. Let me tell you. Yes, then the first one detects the other as a virus and deletes it. I know. It's pretty funny. Now, see, same thing here with the bottom one. We're just doing the same thing. Then we can pre-run our cables for this one. Oh, this is nice. I'm finally getting some of these screws out of here. And this is a reverse blade. When I got stuff like this, I really wish I was left-handed sometimes. Dude. Come on, magnetism. Gotta get one in. That way I don't have to necessarily hold it. Oh, hold. Okay, that one went flying. One screw down, no big deal. One screw down, no big deal. Get this other one in. I wonder if fans are ever gonna not be, like, if they're gonna change the way a fan gets mounted. You know? I mean, I think the biggest change recently is just the interlinkings. Everybody's got their own fun little way. I think it's cool. Definitely, I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of that. But it's kind of like you ask yourself too, you go like, what's the next fish tank? What's the next fan gonna be? You know, what's the next? You know, what's it gonna look like? Well, what kind of fun little idea is somebody cooking up? You know what I mean? Intel Gamer Days in the house. What up, DePoets? How are you, man? Good to see you. Welcome to our Intel Gamer Days fun. I feel like a blessed waffler, dude. Well, Nux, if you win the PC giveaway, bro, I'm gonna flip out, man. I much love to everybody else out there, but man, you have been killing it on the waffles lately, dude. You have a nice track record there. You are in the waffle logs historically, my friend. You are on the waffle wall of winners. Now, I want to say something to Box, but I don't because it's his birthday. But I've been waiting for Box to win. And damn it, Box. You need to enter more. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Declassified. Right? And over there, just kind of clean up a little bit. All right. So then we got our fans in here for this. Got the cables. We'll run the cables there for that one. All right. So now we got the other two fans that we're going to put in over on the top. I have, let's see. I got my 3 here for that one. And then I got my 2 there plus the 3 on the bottom. So then we have 3 fans here on the bottom with this one. And I got another box right here. Then we got our cables run there for that. This is going to be interesting too because these fans for the bottom mount up underneath. But nice little filter. You can go ahead and pull this little filter out so that way you can get access to it, right? And then we're just going to do a little bit of this. Popping out some blades. We're going to be swapping this around so we can have some fun here with this. All right. Those there. And these are going to be our standard blades that we have going in there. And we're just going to swap these out with the nice little reverse blades. Or the blades go the other way. Converting this to intake versus exhaust and keeping the fan facing forward. Now, it's also going to include some fan lube. Rest assured, I have pre-lubed my fans prior to the show, but you will get some fan lube included in case your fan hub does run a little dry. I always like to put like a little dabble on there just in case when swapping it out, and would recommend that for you as well. Okay, we got these. Let's get these over here. Grab our other 2 fans out. This is always so much fun to do. I do like being able to swap my fan blades around. Too bad it's not fanless. It's like a Dyson, you know, just take the fan. It's like it's a Dyson fan. Maybe that might be the next thing. I don't know. I don't know how well that thing's picking up there and everything, but be interesting to see if that becomes a PC kind of thing. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. Happy birthday, Box! Let's go, man! Yeah! You're not getting older. You just leveled up, my friend. More experience. Amen. All right. Okay. Connector-wise, I definitely don't want it on the front. So we'll have the connector towards the back of the case. Kind of set our fans in here. And if you can understand why I didn't mount the AO on the top, especially with even like with this one right here, best to practice to set the case down so that way we can then we got to go in from the bottom. So we got to tilt this monster of a case. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, here, let's take this back out so this doesn't flop everywhere. That's important. Oh, we'll have to get a final weight on the case too once it's all built. I'm curious to see what this is gonna weigh, you know, with 2 systems fully installed. You know, cables, you know, it's a lot of weight with cables and everything. All right, now let's make sure we got the right orientation. This is gonna kind of situate so that this will be something you're gonna have to mount. Kind of can do it early. I wouldn't say it's too big of a deal, but it just kind of depends on, you know, all the stuff you got to plug in and everything. Kind of up to you. I wouldn't say it would make or break your build. The only thing that's going to be rough is how many screws you have to put in through the bottom of the case. I mean, some people would say 6, some people would say 12. You know, we're gonna populate everything, but then that does take a little bit more time. But hey, we are building 2 systems at the same time. Get this kind of lined up. Same kind of thing here too on the bottom. You have nice little options to slide left and right. So what I like to do is just get a couple of these bad boys in, kind of taking note to the screw hole on like the back. That's going to be on this back edge, you know, the end versus the big, you know, end to end as far as where those go. That's going to kind of give you more or less your space. And then we can just kind of slap this in here. Man, oh dude, this is gonna be so much fan. You won't even know what to do with yourself. Put those in there. Kind of hold this up here. Let's line this up a little bit better. I think that main thing too that I do want to make sure is that I'm not, you know, kind of doing something weird with the, you know, the fans as far as the connectivity going between them. Just kind of get like that. Get this one in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then the nice thing about this is that the magnets kind of hold the other fans in. I got 3 fans, I put in 2 screws. You'd more or less expect one of the fans to just drop. You know what I mean? So another cool little magnet benefit right there with that. I would say the only thing that I like to do here is to try to prevent the pogo pins from kind of doing this, is putting a good amount of pressure on the fan, especially with coarse screws, because it does take a little bit of extra pressure, if you know what I mean. Little bit more. I just think getting the first couple in is just kind of like the hard part, because you're kind of just throwing in 3 fans, you know what I mean? But once you start getting more and more, and it just gets easier and easier, not harder and harder. Good, coming in with a hydrate. Thank you so much. Good. Cheers to you, my friend. Happy Taco Tuesday. Tevin, I'm still laughing at your comment, bro. You know, you got a swap fan, you never go in dry. Never go in dry. We talk about that with bending hard tube all the time too. You guys know. You've been around. You know how it goes. And that one in. God, there's so many. Bam, bam, bam. Dude, this is like, I think this was like one of my first songs I made. I think we're up to like 50 songs now, or something like that. I think I have what, like currently in the rotation, 33. I have 33 songs in rotation right now. Oh, come here. I'm old enough to remember when we bent the tube. Oh my God, I know it's been way too long, bro. It's killing me, dog. It's killing me. We'll be back. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm just happy how many hard tube builds we've done over the years. Like so many. I lost count. At one point I was keeping track, but then I just said, whatever. It's just, it almost every other build was custom cooled. Remember, like, oh, it was like 2-3 weeks of streams. We just have, all right, custom loop done, boom, bam, fill the, dude, oh man, miss that stuff, man, miss that stuff. All right, did I get them all in? Got them all in. We'll be back. We'll be back. Trust me. Trust me. We just need the right opportunity. Oh. Oh. Getting heavier. Getting. See how big, freaking big case, man. Like a fridge. It is. I need one of them fridge dollies with the straps. I need to get one of them fridge dollies with the freaking straps, bro. Oh, it's good. Where's my AIO over here? Are we good? All right. Now, I mean, we got our fans in the bottom. We got our fans on our AIO. Just kind of letting that chill there a little bit. Just kind of seeing what's going on. Let me get, where'd my other box of fans go? Do. Hour, and that there. And I got this one. I need one more. I think Chippy freaking stole it. We're gonna have him kind of chilling right here. Chilling right here. By the way, codes, secret codes for our Gleam giveaway, exclamation mark Gleam for the stuff in the chat. Gamers and Wheelers, Wheeler. Don't forget. Dude, there's so much stuff everywhere. Here is my pile of cable. And of course, I had a t-shirt covering this and I didn't see it because there was a t-shirt over it, but hey, that's just what happens sometimes when you're doing lots and lots and lots of giveaways. You know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Let's see what. Oh yes, the good old days. RAM was 80 bucks for 32 gigs of DDR5 and tubes were bending all over the place. Oh man, I know. Dude, is that crazy to think like $100 for a 32 gig kit of DDR5? Like, how unfortunate for all these new peeps coming into the gaming industry and just feeling reluctant, like they just wish they were like a year older, you know what I mean? Like, if only I would have built it last year. I didn't have the money then, you know what I mean? And now it's like so much more. It is rough, and I really do hope that we can have some nice, just anything at this point, you know what I mean? Hey. Well, I guess you can't. He's chilling back there. He's chilling. Don't worry, his leg is fine. His leg is perfectly fine. Don't you worry.
Intel Gamer Days, Thermaltake in the building. Let's play. Let's play. Boo boo boo, screen bright. Got the whole room live. New level loading, feel the team arrive. Intel Gamer Days, bring the heat to the floor. Thermaltake beside us, now we're asking for more. Ultra Intel got the flow.
Plenty of room.
Frame stays clean.
Well,
Thermaltake with the setup looking sharp.
A little bit, a little close. And you know, I raised the rad up just a little bit so that I'd have some convenience if the connection, whatever, you know what I mean? We'll take this out, take our magnet connection, slap it in there. Good to go. I call top bunk. Yeah, right there.
Moment lasts from the first click into the final round. When the squad locks in, hear the whole place sound. Thermaltake on the gear, Intel in the core. Every match gets louder, every win means more. No lag
Gotcha.
in the mission, no sleep in the play. We came for the challenge, we came to take the day. Waffle up, you can win. Waffle up, bring your friends in.
Keep it a little loose so that way we can make a little adjustment if need be. I need to remagnetize this. Maybe it's just chrome screws. I like that little rum, 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 rum.
Yeah.
I bought 2x32 2 years ago for $170. The same thing is $18.35 on New Age. Are you serious, Beyond? It went from $170 to $18.35. Let me guess, it's $35 because it's a discount.
He pinned the CPU with the surgeon's hand. One wrong move, then it's gone.
Man, I don't even know what to say, dude. I don't even know what to say. crazy, bro. It's freaking crazy. I've had a similar situation with my own as well. Oh my God. You better believe. I do like this cool little accessory thing that you get with a case. Nice little place to keep your screws, you know, just something like when you're done, little extras, you throw them in there, like it's a nice little spot, you know what I mean? It is funny though how they still have them in the little baggies. Whoa. They have them in the little baggies still, because I just need to open my little candies. Open my little candies.
Respect that board or it won't post right. Mike got patience in the hard shell. Grinny know the bill from the studs.
Okay, got those in. Looking good.
Just nods like I made good things. One bad chip in the dream gone limp. Mike don't blink. Mike don't slip. Thermaltake shine.
That one.
Pride. Build it sturdy. Build it wide. Thermaltake is the
dude, look at this. 5 fans on the side. Woo. Woo. We already got the cables ran, already connected up to the fans. This whole side over here, ready to go. Just got to hook it up, you know. But man, it's a pretty cool little look to have those 5 fans. I even like the recess on the top. We're gonna have to wrangle some cables. We're gonna have to wrangle some cables. Is this that retro song that I really like? This one? Which one is this one? Yeah, this one's pretty good. Think about it. Maybe you got 2 systems at home. You've had them for a while. One's like maybe a media one or whatever, and you want a new home for it. You know, you're not necessarily looking to buy a whole system, but maybe kind of refresh it in a new case. And for whatever reason, maybe you got 2 micro ATX PCs laying around. Think about it. And then see, here's why I'm saying put the power supplies in later. I got like these cables. We're gonna run those bad boys right behind that power supply. Little gap out, little gappage. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! Hey, that's you! Hey, you like waffles too? No way, me too! All right! Was that 3, 6, 9, 10, 11?
Goat popsicle.
12, 13 fans, 5 cables. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cables, because we haven't put the AIO in. There'll be 6 cables, 6 cables, 13 fans. I don't even have enough fingers. Goat Popsicle coming in, doing the gifty sub action. Let's go. And a Golden Fire 5000 coming in with the 5 stream streak. Thank you. High five. High five. And then we're gonna put this one in on the top. I can pre-run it, just kind of just stick it right here, so that way it's like good to go, you know what I mean? But I don't necessarily have to put the AIO in, but at least I know the cable's there, you know what I mean? And I just love how this is just so much easier versus just kind of like dangling like that. It gets in the way for other stuff. Just kind of, it's a nice little home up there on the top, you know what I mean? Now we've taken the bar out, you know, giving us just tons of room back here. I mean, yeah, it's starting to get a little messy, But we'll control those cables. It takes a little bit, but we got to get everything in there first so we can see what we got going on with everything. Top panel off. Let's mount the AIO and call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It's way up there. I'm gonna have to use the ladder. Ooh. Oh yeah. All right, I think I found my ladder. I like this little spot here to put my screws. Makes it nice and easy. Couple in for now. We'll put the rest in later. Yeah. It's getting heavy. It's getting heavy in there. Mike, you should connect all the RGB to one PC. Well, you know, that's one of the fun little tricks with this, because ideally I could hook them all up. I have two independent systems. It gives me the ability to have two completely different things, or just have everything the same, and then everything is just the same, and you're gonna just think that it's all gonna have just one set of RGB. You'd never know. But I really do like that, because I think when you talk about, like, remember when RGB came out and then it was just like a single color, and then you'd have just like a single color fan. Like, that fan was that color and that color only. That was it. There was no controller. There was no change. There's no switch. There's nothing, right? It was just 12 volt, power on, lights up, that color. That was it. They even made the fans the same color as the light, right? Remember those? The blue and the green fans? Oh my God, those days. Then we move into stuff like Ring Fan. When we first announced the Ring Fan, like freaking over a decade ago. And then that was a single color, same thing, but it gave you a ring light around, and it was still 1-to-1 with the color. Then RGB was born, and that stuff all came in. Oh, how crazy has that been over the last, what, 10, 15 years? As far as how that has changed, man, it is so freaking crazy. And now we have addressable LEDs, we have controls, we have so many different options. It's kind of funny. It's like driving a stick shift, you know, for the first time, and you're getting that feeling. It's not like the 10th year in stop and go traffic on the freeway. It's kind of like in the beginning, where it's fresh, it's new, it's different. You got more options, you know what I mean? Like, it was fun, it was cool. And now it's kind of like everybody's done everything with RGB, and it's kind of like people are taking a little bit step back from the addressable craziness, but I think that's still the cool thing. You have all of that that's been built up for like over a decade of just so many different crazy options. And then now companies like us and everybody else are throwing screens into everything too, you know? USB needs an upgrade though, 100%. But now we can just have a freaking light show. Just ba 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 ba. Well, we're gonna have some fun with the lighting for sure. Hopefully everything works though. That's the important part. Your now driving manual is kind of a pain in my head. No. But that's what I'm saying though, right? Remember when RGB was, remember when you got it the first time, you got that fan pack that gave you options to have it red, blue, or green, or any other color for that matter? You remember? It's like, you're like, whoa, I got all this control now. Crazy how it goes, man. It's crazy how it goes. Now, AIO, little mocking up. We're gonna just do a little dry test fit. Looking pretty good. Mounting our top pump here for the top CPU. We can just let that bad boy dangle there for a little bit. We got the bottom one here as well. That will mock up right there as well. It's gonna look really good. And we're not gonna have clearance issues with the graphics or anything either, so it's gonna be pretty nice. We got a ton of PWMs to plug in. We've got pumps and thermal paste to paste, and we got graphics to slap in here that are so dang big, it's gonna make our AIOs look small. But we got a lot more to do still. We got a lot done today, and I think we should probably be pretty close to wrapping up and getting ready for our first post tomorrow, which is kind of like, you know, trying to plan out what I was gonna do with that. I figured we get the system for the most part set up. I'm gonna probably have some fun with some OS installs and stuff like that down the road. Just trying to get everything done in between streams. But I mean, for the most part, we have all the fans in. We have our 2 AIOs installed. Motherboards and components are good. We're pretty much down to power and cable management. I think that's going to be a big topic for tomorrow on our Wednesday stream, starting at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Our normal Waffle Wednesday hump day programming that you guys all, you know, most of you guys know here. May, you got some new peeps in from the stuff. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Appreciate all the love here today, of course. But we got a big show again tomorrow. We got more stuff to give out. I'm going to be throwing an Intel CPU on the table for one lucky winner. We got waffles. We got gleams. We got it all. It's Intel Gamer Days, baby. Let's get going, you know? So I think that's going to be a lot of this is going to be cable management stuff. I think it's going to be a good topic to go over, hence why I didn't install the power supply. Could you imagine if I installed the power supply and had all the power supply cables just hanging there too? Don't overwhelm yourself. You know, worry about step 1, not step 3. Let's get through 1 and 2 first. You know what I mean? My boss likes to tell me this a lot, and it really does make a lot of sense to a lot of different things in life. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good place for us to chill. I think we got a good amount of progress today, talking about all the promos, the giveaways, the deals, and everything. Of course, follow us on our social media channels. We're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, we're on Twitch, we're on, well, I guess it's not, Twitch isn't necessarily a social media channel. Facebook, Instagram, all over the place. Take a look, we got gleams going on. Our ping pong ball count challenge ends, I believe, tomorrow. You still have some time to get in on the entries for that. And of course, we got plenty of time for our PC giveaway going on as well, tied in with our Intel Gamer Days. Our Intel Gamer Days. Here we go. Let's see. All right. What are we gonna, let's see. What song do we want to end with here today? Where was that? The one was pretty good. I played it already earlier. I should have made some more Intel songs. I really wanted to. But yeah, I hope you guys are having some fun. Hope everything's been pretty good. Congrats again to our Waffle winners of today. Much love. Appreciate you guys being here. Yep, there we go. There's the one. Let's throw the other one out there too, which is our Gleam link. We got deals. We got other stuff, lots of things, so much stuff to go away. Power up and play with Intel Gamer Days. Hashtag stay tuned. Let's go. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a special Hump Day Intel Gamer Day stream. That's right. We'll be back tomorrow and live again on Thursday. Lots of waffles for your week. Stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Let's go. Peace.
From the desert to the desk, I lie. Butter on the side, open your eyes. Your eyes, in a lot of ground, I break that spell. One warm bite, you remember yourself. Car one slice out here in the scene. Caramel squirrel, real life dream. 2 humps high, but my speakers stay low. For the ones in the rush hour, most slow mo. It's up, dig, let's get. Mike got waffle, so come get. You want that skank, this real my name. I'll bring that brick, they go, they rate. It's up, dig, let's get. Matter with a week, we lit. People on the mission, answer every call.
It's only Tuesday.
Single wall.